everyone, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing really well today. It is the most gloomy, depressing, miserable, dark day today. But I have a plan to turn it around and to make it into a nice happy day, and I hope this video shows you that no matter what the weather or your mood, you can always turn a day around. So I'm going to have a very springy kind of day to say that it's not even sunny outside. I did have a grand plan of doing some gardening, but we're going to push that back a few days and wait for the sun to actually shine, because I think if I did it today I would get rained off like a million times. That being said, I do need to plant my sweet peas, and I really want to show you guys my sunflowers that I planted a few weeks ago because they've grown and I'm so happy. It makes me so... I'm so sad, but it makes me so happy to see them just bloom. And I can't say I'm sad because maybe some of you out there can relate. Maybe we can just be sad together, right? So yeah, I've made a little plan for my week this morning. My little planner that I got ages and ages ago, and I fall in and out of like planning properly, but when I do plan properly, my life just goes so much better, so much smoother, and I feel like I know what I'm doing with my life. Otherwise the days just kind of pass me by in a blur, and it's so easy to keep putting things off. So yeah, made a little plan for the day. I really want to make some mini egg fudge, but I've realised I've eaten all the chocolate again. It's like the story of my life, isn't it, at the minute? So I might need to go for a rainy walk to the shop later on. I want to plant my sweet peas, and I want to do a little bit of spring decorating in the house. Nothing dramatic, but you guys know I love to change my house up for the season, so I've got some nice pink pillowcases that you'll have seen last year, and I just want to sort out the Welsh dresser as well because it's looking a bit autumnal at the moment, which is a long time since it was autumn, but I really want to just spruce it up a little bit and just make the house feel a bit more like alive. So that's the plan for the day. I thought I'd bring you all along. Hope you're all having a lovely day and a lovely weekend so far. Sorry there's not been many videos on this channel recently. Hoping to get back to it very soon, but thank you all for your patience and really hope you enjoy today's vlog. I'm just going to have a little bit of a faff and move bits and bobs around. Some of this stuff I'll just probably put in different places around the house, but I just really like this to be a bit more seasonal, and I feel like a few of these things are just a bit like wintry colours now, and I really just want my home to feel bright and alive, ready for spring and summer and just feeling good for the sunny days that are to come. Especially on a gloomy day like today, I feel like we just need the extra bit of brightness in our lives. So I'm just going to take away anything that's a bit darker, like this. I love this so much. Dad's mum and Dad got us it, but because obviously our wedding was in autumn, it's just got a few more autumn colours. So I'm going to pop this where I see it every day on the, what would you call it? That weird shelf that's like on the stairs, and it can go there and we'll see it every day still. And then when it comes back round to October, I can put it back up again. And then just like, these are just a little bit seasonal, aren't they? So we'll pop those away. Right.
To the sound, the one that's coming from your mouth. Don't mean to turn it upside down. I really wanna hear you out. I can't know how it is to be where you so calmly sit. When I'm further my own, there it is, catching only part of it. To just be, to really see.
That feels so much better. It already looks so much brighter. I love pink. Pink is one of my favourite colours. I go through, no, to be fair, I don't know if you get this very noisy straw. I don't know if you're the same, but depending on what season we're in, my favourite colour changes. So right now it's pink, going into like, I don't know, like we're in spring, so it's like getting into warmer months. Then come summer, it might be like bright yellow or green or something like that. Then autumn is obviously like burnt orange and just like gorgeous warm like colours. Then usually Christmas time, it's like dark red. And you'll notice I reflect it in my clothes. I can't help it. I've always been like it, where it's like if I like a colour, everything I buy is the same colour for ages. And it usually happens to me like that. It's so predictable. But hey ho, I can match my pillows now, can't I? Even my juice is nearly pink, for God's sake. Right, I'm gonna go outside while it's not raining. If it rains while I'm out there, I don't really mind. I think you can see here, I've got some herbs that I got in last week's video, and I haven't planted them yet because we had a few frosts and I don't know how much longer they're gonna hold up. So I'm not sure if I should plant them or not, or if I should just try and keep them alive just a little bit longer. I think I was a bit premature with buying them, but I don't want them to die as well, so I guess I could maybe plant them and pop them in the shed. But anyway, let's go outside, get some fresh air. Always makes me feel good, and I'll bring you guys along.
Than just me to lean in, look around, open up to the sound. If I could give you more than half an ear.
I love this mirror and I can't wait to come in here and sort it all out. It needs a good sweep. The pillows all need washing. This needs to go to the RSPCA or somewhere. But yeah, I thought I would show you my little outfit for today. I've got a nice vest top on, some comfy jeans, and then this lovely cardigan. I think I got this from George Asda a couple of weeks ago, and it's just so lovely. It's like a proper grandma jumper and it makes me very, very happy. The perfect outfit for a cold spring day. So here we go. I planted so many. Oh, is there one there? No. I'm one of those people that's super impatient and I'm like digging away trying to see if there's anything growing, and I know I shouldn't. There is literally one sunflower that's popped up here. I don't know if you can see it, it's tiny. But look at all these. So these are the giant ones, and they were super ready to be born. That's not the right word at all for the gardener. Look at all those. So there's two there, there's two in that one as well, so they've done really well. I don't know if it was right, but I read somewhere to plant two together so they compete. Then you're supposed to thin them out, but I never have the heart to, so I always plant all of them and hope that they all survive. And then yeah, we've got two here, which are the ones ideal for pots and tubs, so really, really happy. But there's no signs of life in this one as of yet, so they clearly all just take a different amount of time. I really, really hope these work. I just left them in here with some bubble wrap over them. They probably need a bit of a water today. When it was sunny the other day, I took them outside and let them get some sunshine. But I'm going to pop some, oh gosh, some sweet peas into this dirty old container. And then hopefully they can get growing. That's very, very mucky. A dream of the day, I have a nice greenhouse or a nice potting shed that is not chaos all around me like this one, but I'm very grateful to have it in the first place. Just realised I haven't brought my sweet peas out, so I'm not going to get very far planting them, am I? So I'm going to go run back into the house and get them, and hopefully not disturb the cats because they really kick off when I'm out here without them. The sun's come out. I definitely want to go for a little walk. I'm going to bring you all along with me, and yeah, put a nice podcast on and enjoy. So I've got them. Both the cats were in the kitchen, just sat there like traitor. I've got two different types. I've got the Kupani and amethyst and orchids. The amethyst and orchids are my favourite. They're so beautiful. So I'm really hoping these grow. I've read both packets and it says to sow 3 seeds into a pot. I don't know if my pots are deep enough, but I winged it last year and it worked, so we're just going to try again. So I'm just going to do, I'm going to plant 3, is it called cells? Like 3 cells of each, so 9 maths, 9 of each into these.
If I could give you more than half an ear, I hit the brakes, throw stones into a quiet lake. What is it you really
Sorted. I had loads of pollen on my jumper from bringing those tulips out. I was trying to decide this morning what the smell I could smell was. You know, something just doesn't smell right, it just smells bad, and I was like, what is it? Where's it coming from? And it was those. So yes, they served me well until they didn't. All done. I'm really excited this year for summer and just having the garden come back to life. The garden brings me so much joy during the summertime, and can't wait for me and Dom to get in the garden and wrangle it and get it coming back to life. Sweet peas, I've got, what is it called? It's got a name. One of you out there will know the name of it, but it's like a metal structure that comes up like this, which is especially for sweet peas, so I'm going to plant some around that. And then you'll have seen my little archway that I put up last year. I really want to grow some sweet peas up each side of it and have them come up, because sweet peas grow quite tall and I just think that would look so beautiful. But everything's coming back to life. It makes me very happy, and I feel like I'm coming back to life as well, which is 10 out of 10, would recommend. I'm gonna get my shoes on properly now and head off for a little walk. I'm gonna bring you guys along, get some fresh air. Feels so good out here. Such a nice temperature. I wonder what temperature it actually is today. 10 degrees. Do I take a coat or not? I don't think I'm gonna do. Might be a risky game. I feel so bad for some of you out there who are like, it's still snowing here. I cannot imagine living without the seasons. Having lived in Australia and New Zealand, I thought my tripod was falling then. I think we're good. Having lived in Australia and New Zealand, I found it bizarre, like not having the seasons in the right order. But if you've grown up with that, it's all you'll ever know. But growing up in England, it's just like what I'm used to, and I missed it so much. It's one of my main reasons for coming home. That and family, obviously. Family is massively important to me, so being around everyone is critical, and obviously like being there for supporting everyone as they grow older as well. The difference that getting ready for the day makes. Incredible. I actually did my hair today. I thought I'm just gonna straighten it, and I started curling it with the straighteners, and that never goes to plan. I used to be a professional at that when I was a teen, and then I decided to just go for it and curl it. Then that led to me putting my makeup on, getting dressed, and I was like, I feel great today, so happy I can bring you guys along on a good day. Let's stop talking and get on this walk. He doesn't dare jump onto the counter, like in the kitchen. He only gets up there if I put him up there. We used to have this little like cat tree in here, but it used to do my head in being in the way. But he's not a brave enough boy to jump up by himself, so he just sits on the middle island and looks with his binoculars. You're cute.
as the season turns?
From the shop, definitely blew the cobwebs away. The air is so cold, but it was really hot, like I am actually roasting. Like, I might have to take my cardigan off, it was that warm. Got myself a little cream egg. I love a cream egg. I accidentally bought the white one the other day and I was so sad, but momentarily so excited. So if you live in England, I don't know if it's just in England, if you get like a half and half egg, we haven't, today is not our day, then I think it's a £10,000 prize. So I opened the egg and it was white and I was like, oh my God. And then I realised I picked up a completely white egg and I am not a white chocolate lover, so I was pretty disappointed. But I do love a cream egg. I love a cream egg. They're not as nice as they used to be. They've definitely changed the recipe. If you don't know what they are, if you're not from England, it's like a little chocolate. I don't know if they're just in England. Let me know if you've ever heard of these before. Little chocolate egg and inside it's like this delicious, really sickly but gorgeous syrup, I guess you could call it, that's like egg yolk. They're so good. I'd love to know how you eat them. Do you like to split them in half and eat them? I do this and then I just like eat them. But I know everyone has a different way of doing it, like eating a Kit Kat as well. So I'm going to eat this and then probably going to make this fudge because I really want it for Easter Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday, by the way, guys. I think this video is going up on Easter Sunday. So I'm going to make it for our family and take it through on Easter Sunday, which is the day you're watching this. But I'm filming this a little bit in advance. Hello, Petal. Hello, you're not eating my chocolate egg. So that's the plan. We're having a good day, aren't we? Hey? The way any day off should be. So this is the recipe I'm going to use. It's from fussfreeflavors.com. Never made anything from this website before, but these just looked really good, really easy. 3 ingredients, that's what we want. There's a lot of ads on this page, but I think it's quite simple. So we're going to try it. I've literally never made fudge in my life before, but I do have all of these ingredients. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Literally all you need for this recipe is 200 grams of chocolate. I'm just using dairy milk because it's one of my faves. Some Cadbury's mini eggs, and then we need condensed milk, which is different to evaporated milk. So this is the one that you need. Gosh, this cat, man. What are you doing? Go on then. Be free. Be free, young one. I've got a nice hot cup of tea here. It's the Immune Support by Twinings, which is like a berry flavoured tea. It's really lovely. And I'm just going to do a little bit of tinkering on my laptop this afternoon. Probably going to start editing some videos so you guys can watch them all. It takes up a lot of my time, but I love doing it. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here this afternoon, watch these 2 crazy boys of mine, and I will see you in a few hours when the fudge has set. It looks so good, and the initial taste test, which is of course obligatory. It's so good. Oh, it's so delicious. Who'd have thought such simple ingredients? Like, I think I've been putting off doing this recipe because I thought it was going to be really stressful, but it was so easy, so easy. I think next time I would double it just so there's not half a tin of condensed milk in the fridge, because like I don't have any other recipes to put that in. So get 2 bags of 80-gram mini eggs and you can just make the entire thing, and then you've got more fudge as well. I think it said, what does it say? That it lasts, store it in the fridge and eat it within a week. So pop it in an airtight container. Yeah, that's really good, isn't it? Ooh, I'm excited. I am very excited to try it. Will you steal my seat? You were gonna steal my seat, weren't you? Hi then. Ugh. Can we all just take a second to look at how good this looks? Oh, I'm very excited. It's definitely not been 4 hours. Do I care? No. You know they say rules are made to be broken, right? And I feel like this is just one of those occasions, so I don't know how big to cut it. I'm just gonna do one side so that if it does destroy, it's set in. At least I've only destroyed one part. Oh! This looks so good. Okay, so it definitely needs a bit longer to set, but that looks so nice. I'm gonna try some. 10 out of 10. Would recommend this recipe. Even if you don't let it set, it's delicious. I am gonna let it set properly. Just so I can cut it up into little squares and give them as gifts, so that I don't eat this entire thing, because let me tell you, it is tempting. The weather has changed completely since we last spoke. It was glorious sunshine and now it's raining, and I'm actually contemplating putting the heating on because I'm so cold. It's so cold. This is the only thing about spring, you don't know whether you're coming or going, so very glad I just made the most of the weather earlier and got out for a walk, you know, while it was sunny, because it would have been completely different if it was raining. To be fair, I was completely prepared for a rainy walk, but it was very nice to actually go for a walk, not in a coat for a change, probably for the first time in many, many months. The fudge, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'll make sure I leave the recipe down below for you all, but I think you could tell it was a pretty simple recipe, super easy, and just a really nice one as well if you want to gift it to family and friends. I always think that like home-baked gifts are the easiest but also most heartfelt gifts that you can give, because you're given the gift of time as well, and deliciousness. So I'm going to leave this video here. I'm just going to carry on editing for the rest of the day. Really hope you enjoyed it. It's been really nice bringing you all along for the day. Hope you have an amazing rest of your Easter Sunday. Eat lots of chocolate. I know I will be doing, definitely, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.